2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Champions Invitational is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Rich, how do you see it?
Luke, Ricky Fowler came out on top last time they played, so let's see who brings their A game and gets the victory today.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event.
Yeah, this is lovely. Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
And he needs this to save par. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? It's just about 3 feet away.
Yeah, putting for bogey here.
Sitting at 1 over for the day. And now let's catch up with John McCarthy for an on-course report. What can we expect from Echo Park Golf Club this week, John?
Well, Luke, one thing I can say about this after walking the course this morning, it's a long one. So distance off the tee, especially important here at Echo Park. The course starts off along the big lake. There are a few holes that hug the edge of this lake, not unlike a Bay Hill, but here you get hit with it right off the start. And when you get away from the water, you get hit with the sand on the 6th. There's a thin corridor of fairway that leads to the green that weaves its way through. I think there's 5-6 bunkers leading up to and surrounding the 6th green. And from there on out, the players are going to be on the watch for the sand because it's sneaky and it's hard to avoid in certain situations. It's going to be an exciting time here, I think, this week at Echo Park.
This is their 5th shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these. Nice stroke. Just hammered that through the line. Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double. Job done. Let's head to the next. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Why don't we catch up with Ricky Fowler? So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. Let's hope that double bogey doesn't haunt them on this one. That was tough. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Henny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
Not the best tee shot, but they got lucky with this lie. Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Not a bad play, that one.
Would need to make a long putt to secure a birdie.
That'll sting a bit. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Here we are at Echo Park Golf Club, the 4th hole, and it's a big brute of a par 4.
Off the tee, your eyes look down the left-hand side and see 2 massive bunkers and obviously the water, so anything right of that is just fine. If you find the fairway, second shot is downhill just a little bit to a long, narrow green that has got bunkers down the right-hand side. Distance control with that second shot is absolutely imperative if they want to have a good look at birdie.
opting for the 5-iron. This one is headed to the right, getting ready to play their third. Ooh, that almost went down. This putt for par here. And there it is. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Teeing off here at the 5th. Going with the 7. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Now, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And back to the play, shall we? Oh, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Appears to have overcooked this one. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Luke, I just don't see this happening. I tell you, I'd love to see this player prove me wrong, though.
Ouch, that hurts. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Big block carve, that one's going to hurt. Second shot here on the 6th. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Well, out of the bunker and onto the green, but still a fair bit of effort to go here. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Fair effort. And down it goes. Now 8 shots back after that hole. Teeing off here at the 7th. Oh, this is the stuff that gets the juices flowing. Driver off the deck. Not quite the shot he was wanting. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Yeah, that one will play. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup. What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
That wasn't your best effort, was it? This putt is about 10 feet from the hole. Okay, steady now. This one for bogey. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. And that's now 5 over for the round. Trying to forget the bogey on the last as they step onto the tee. Going with the 5-wood. And he's hit that inside the range.
Long way away from the hole if they want to make the birdie, though.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole.
A little too cautious on that effort there, Luke.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Time now to take in the 9th hole. Going with the hybrid. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. Oh, they're dialed in. It's an absolute clinic.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Here we go. The 10th hole.
Nicely done.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Terrific roll. It even had a chance. And that should secure the par on this one. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Birdied their last hole.
Trying to get to 2 under with this putt.
Looking for another birdie here.
Just didn't drop. And after that effort, that's how it looks. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 11th at Echo Park is a par 4 stretching at 430 from the back tees.
Just a slight bit uphill off the tee shot. Find a spot at that far bunker, Luke, that you want to aim at and go ahead and turn it loose. From there, second shot goes over a nice little meandering stream that wanders throughout the golf course to a green, clover-like in appearance, but I gotta say, this is really one of the coolest holes on the golf course. I love it. Needs a little members bounce to the right.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole. They've decided to club up.
Let's get back to it, shall we? And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. 7 feet to the cup. That was a gallant attempt. Putting for bogey. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here on the 12th hole. And choosing the 8-iron here. Hope it gets a good kick to the left. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Ooh. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. Sitting at 5 over for the day. Well, the 13th hole here at Echo Park Golf Club is not as kind. A big hole at 504 from the tips.
Well, thankfully, it's slightly downhill off the tee, but yes, avoid those bunkers down the right-hand side, and of course, that meandering brook that is a feature of this golf course. Big hitters can actually take it over everything down that right-hand side, but that's for the brave few. Second shot, downhill slightly to a massive green. Just some big bunkers on the left-hand side, but plenty of bailout room over to the right.
Not bad. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And back to the course with the live action. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
This one has eyes for the hole. Wonderful shot. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order. Come on, you're better than that. Second shot here on the 14th. Choosing the 9-iron here.
Wow, did this come out beautifully.
And here we are with the third shot. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Now 8 shots back after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Oh, that was flushed. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. Going with the 5-iron here. That's not the shot they're after.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Here's Ricky Fowler. Okay, time to return to the action. Getting ready to play their third. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is a 12-footer here. Trying to save par here.
This one's looking good.
Nicely holed. And for par. Currently at 4 over for the tournament. Here we are in front of a par 3. Opting for the 9-iron. Well, at least it's on the green. That's the positive.
Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here.
Let's catch up with Ricky Fowler. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. No, that's too bad.
It's a lot slower going up the hill than what this player read.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. We've arrived at a par 4. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Playing from around 150 yards here.
Puff of breeze moving this golf ball left to right.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. An opportunity for a birdie here.
He's got this to tie with Ricky.
Bit too heavy-handed there. And he's down there. You got to read.
Firm back up the hill. This will be a good one.
Oh, that's frustrating. Putting for bogey here. Sitting at 5 over for the event. Well, here we are. The 18th hole. Oh, well done. Still looking for their first win of the season.
Couple of top fives so far this year, Luke, but hasn't gotten the W yet, but it's close.
Great shot. And here we are with the third shot. Time now for the fourth shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Five feet coming up to the cup. Oh, nice looking putt. And with that putt, concludes this players round. And as we take a look at our rivalry results, it's a big thank you to Henny for bringing us all the magic from the course today.
Oh, it was a pleasure to be able to follow the action out there today, Luke.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Thank you so much, Luke. I am so happy that I have been put with these two players because they've been going back and forth at each other on social media leading up to this event. They seem to really have something to prove, a bone to pick with each other, and it'll all be settled out on the golf course today.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
A bit short with that effort.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Great touch. Really nicely played.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Let's check in with our man on the ground, John McCarthy, for our course report. John, what will Foxhole Golf Links be serving the players this week?
Well, Luke, I think Foxhome Golf Links is going to be serving up some birdies, maybe a side of eagle. The course really is right in front of these players, and what you see is what you get. Not a whole lot of tricks to it, so I think people are going to be firing out these flags all week, and I'm going to sit back and enjoy that. Hopefully the folks at home will as well.
He has this putt to save his par. I like the look of this. Solid par putt, that. So no movement there. He stays at even with the card.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Teeing off here at the third hole. Opting for the 3-wood. Oh, that was pure. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
13 feet to the cup. Get excited. This could go in. Ooh, right by the hole. Putting for a par here. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. So no movement there. The player remains at even par. Teeing off here at the 4th. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Well, this is what you call an underdog. But the PGA Tour, we've seen plenty of those underdogs get up and win. Do you think this player's got what it takes?
The PGA Tour is full of underdogs that can flat out play, Luke. This is just another one of those scenarios. This player is someone to watch.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Setting up here with a very long putt.
If he holds this putt, he'll go ahead of Ricky Fowler. Look at the glare that Ricky's giving him.
That's disappointing. Just 3 feet to the cup.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Here we are at the 5th hole of Foxhole Golf Links. 424 par 4 from the tips.
And only the really long players in the game are going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side. The shorter players are going to have to hit it out to the left-hand side with maybe not quite a driver, but from there, it's really just a flick of a second shot as this hole is just 424 yards. I'm thinking that every player is looking at this as a birdie opportunity.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 26 feet from the cup. All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole.
That will drive you bats.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Next up is this two-shot hole. That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Will this one hang on and find the fairway? Or is it headed towards the rough? Getting ready to play their third. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
Got to try and save the par here.
Nice little putt to hole, that one. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. No, that's not the shot they wanted. Henny, what's the player facing here?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out.
Is that what they had in mind?
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
It's Ricky Fowler's turn now. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? And here we are with the third shot. 4 strokes off the lead. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
That one's come up short.
This is... I can't believe what I just saw there. It seems surreal. This is crazy.
We've reached the 8th hole. Going with the 8-iron here. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Chance to get one under the card with this putt. Oh, just missed the birdie. That's a shame. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. As we stride to the final hole of the outward half of Foxholm Golf Links, players will be licking their lips with this par 5, measuring just over 500 yards.
And this is a gift to end on. However, you got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side, and if you hit it right of those, trees come into play. Bail out to the left, give yourself a long iron second shot into this massive green. Lots of runoff areas all around this green, but what a great opportunity to end this front 9 with possibly an eagle 3.
That's an awful error. And here we are with their 4th. 5 shots off the pace. Choosing the 9-iron here.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
That should set up another chance. A chance to save the par if he can make this one. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? 3 feet to go here to the hole.
They'll be happy to get this in the hole. This for bogey.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently 1 stroke better than his rival and playing partner today.
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. This hole is a par 5. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Getting ready to play their third. quality shot, that one. This one's for birdie.
Needs this putt to tie Ricky Fowler.
That's tracking. And that will drop in for a birdie. And that'll move him to even par for the tournament.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Pegging it up on the 11th hole here. A chance to go under par here if he can just keep the bogeys off the card. That's some good golf right there. From around 140 yards here, 5 shots off the lead. Chosen the pitching wedge here. This one's headed right, Rich. Good shot there. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Oh, good look at birdie here. Oh, just missed. It's just about 3 feet away. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. The 12th hole at Foxhole Golf Links is a strong par 3 measuring 216 off the back tees.
Luke, this is by far the scariest shot on this golf course. The runoff area to the left is severe. That golf ball will definitely run back into the hazard unless they catch a fantastic break. Players are definitely be bailing out to the right, but make sure you come up short and right because you want no part of that greenside bunker.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Ouch, that hurts. And this one is for his par. Now 5 strokes behind. Welcome to the tee of a par 4. Second shot here on the 13th hole. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Oh, so close. Just a short putt remaining here. So no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. As we head now to the par 5 next. Not a bad line, this one. Playing from around 230 yards. 5 strokes behind our leader. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Uh-oh, this one's heading to the hazard. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
Opting for the 9-iron. This one needs to kick left. A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
4 feet to the cup.
Some damage limitation. This one for a bogey.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
It's time to check on the leaderboard. Currently at +1 for the tournament.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
This one's right of the green.
That's a poor lie. Will he be able to get out of here?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Okay, steady now. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back. Stepping up to the 16th tee now. That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. Sitting at 2 over for the day. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
That'll sting a bit. Putting for a par now. Well hold. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's 2 strokes ahead in this group rivalry today.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. And it's New Zealand's Lydia Ko who leads here as we head to the next. Oh, I love the strategy of a short par 4. Good luck here.
They're needing to make something special happen, and I can't think of a better opportunity than now on this short par 4.
Pretty good shot there.
Second shot here on the 17th hole. How close was that to going down? Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet. That was a gallant attempt. And this putt coming up for his par. Lydia Ko is currently on top of this one. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4. Wow, that was just striped. Playing from around 210 yards here. Opting for the 5-wood. Oh, that's a great approach shot.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
And this putt is for a final score of 73. Ooh. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
And that'll do it. That's all she wrote, folks. Well, there you have it, Henny. This player was unable to take them down before, but now they've finally done it. They've won this rivalry.
Indeed they have, Luke. If at first you don't succeed, try again. They took that saying to heart and they came out on top.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in and see you next time.